Welcome back to Bangtan World Channel. Two of Asia's biggest stars, worlds apart in their busy lives, suddenly connected by a single moment the public has never seen before. What if Jungkook of BTS, in the middle of his packed schedule, took the time to send the most heartfelt message of support to Cha Eun-woo as he faces the challenges of military service? What exactly did he say? And why has his message brought millions of fans across the globe to tears? Tonight we uncover the hidden details, the bond that will make your heart tremble, and the surprising truth no one saw coming. So don't go anywhere. Hit that like button now. Drop your thoughts in the comments and make sure you subscribe so you never miss a once-in-a-lifetime story like this. A rare story of friendship in the K-pop world is capturing public attention. Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS, known for his golden voice and humble personality, has shown heartfelt support for his friend, Cha Eun-woo of Astro, who is currently serving his mandatory military duty. This message was more than just kind words. It was a personal experience shared with an open heart. Reporter voiceover with visuals of Jungkook on stage, followed by photos of Cha Eun-woo in military uniform. Amid his busy schedule, Jungkook took the time to send encouragement to Eun-woo. It wasn't a simple "stay strong." Jungkook spoke about how he himself has endured difficult times, immense pressure and exhaustion hidden behind the glittering stage lights. He reminded Eun-woo that even though military days can feel long and lonely, the spirit and dreams that once carried him to the top of the world will never fade. Footage of BTS concerts with fans holding banners, then social media screenshots showing fan reactions. Fans from both ARMY and Aroha worldwide were deeply moved. Social media was flooded with messages of support, admiration, and emotional reactions to this bond that transcends distance and busy careers. Many say this story is not only an inspiration for Eun-woo, but also for anyone struggling through a difficult chapter in life. Reporter voiceover: such openness is rarely seen in the Korean entertainment industry, where public images are carefully managed. Yet Jungkook chose to share his most human side for the sake of encouraging a friend. That's what makes this moment so valuable and so deeply touching. Correspondent on location, standing in front of a K-pop merchandise store filled with Jungkook and Cha Eun-woo posters. Here in the heart of Seoul, where fans gather to celebrate their favorite stars. The story of Jungkook and Cha Eun-woo's friendship has become the talk of the town. From small cafes to fan meetup groups, everyone is discussing the unexpected message, one that felt less like a celebrity gesture and more like a brother speaking to another brother in a moment of need. Cut to pre-recorded fan interviews. It's so rare to see idols open up this way. Jungkook didn't just say good luck. He shared his own pain and lessons. It's touching because Eun-woo is in the military right now, and he must feel isolated. Knowing that Jungkook is thinking of him, it's powerful. Reporter voiceover with clips of military training life. For Cha Eun-woo, military service means early mornings, long drills, and weeks away from the public eye. While fans cheer from afar, the days can pass in silence, and the absence of performing can create a deep sense of longing. That's why Jungkook's message has struck such a chord. It's not just encouragement, it's understanding. He knows the weight of expectations, the mental strain, and the quiet moments when motivation can slip away. Visual transition to old footage of Jungkook backstage during his own demanding schedules. Jungkook himself has faced periods where the pressure of fame collided with exhaustion. Sharing those private truths was an act of vulnerability, one that fans say has strengthened their respect for him. And for Eun-woo, it was a reminder that even the most celebrated Stars have faced the same struggles. He now endures. Correspondent in Seoul, walking past the gates of a military base. Behind these walls, Cha Eun-woo is living a life that is worlds apart from the stages and cameras he's known for. Gone are the designer outfits and stadium lights, replaced by standard-issue uniforms, drills, and a discipline that shapes not just the body, but the mind. For fans, the thought of their idol adjusting to this new reality is both admirable and bittersweet. But thanks to a friend's words, that journey now carries a little more warmth. Cut to montage of old variety show clips featuring Jungkook and Cha Eun-woo together at public events, laughing and chatting. The bond between Jungkook and Eun-woo has always intrigued fans. They're not from the same group, nor do they frequently appear together. Yet their interactions have always been marked by mutual respect and genuine comfort. It's the kind of friendship that grows quietly, away from the spotlight, until a moment like this brings it into full view. Reporter voiceover with social media footage. Within hours of the news breaking, hashtags combining their names trended worldwide. ARMY and Aroha, often seen supporting their respective idols, united in a shared celebration of this gesture. Fans exchanged messages about how rare it is to see idols cross the invisible lines that often separate K-pop fandoms. Fan comment highlights shown on screen. This isn't about BTS or Astro anymore. This is about two young men looking out for each other. Industry insiders say acts like these, while not always publicized, happen more often than fans might think. But what makes this case unique is the way it was shared, unfiltered, personal, and with an emotional resonance that touched people beyond the K-pop sphere. Even casual listeners who don't follow either group have found themselves inspired by the sincerity of Jungkook's words. Correspondent at a quiet riverside park in Seoul, autumn leaves drifting in the breeze. For many, the story of Jungkook's heartfelt words to Cha Eun-woo isn't just a celebrity headline, it's a reminder of the simple power of checking in on someone. Here, by the Han River, fans have even started gathering for small meetups, writing letters addressed to Eun-woo that they hope might someday reach him. They say it's their way of extending the chain of encouragement that Jungkook began. Footage of fans tying small ribbons to a fence, each with handwritten messages. Some are just a few lines. Stay strong, Eun-woo. Others are longer, recalling personal stories of loneliness, pressure, and perseverance. The common thread? A belief that words can carry strength, the same way Jungkook's message did. Reporter voiceover with flashback. Clips of Jungkook in past interviews, talking about mental health and resilience. It's not the first time Jungkook has spoken openly about struggle. Over the years, he has occasionally hinted at the personal battles behind the polished performances. That openness has made his words to Eun-woo even more credible. A message from someone who truly understands, not just sympathizes. Cut to a retired military officer interviewed on camera. When you're serving, especially as a public figure, you're under a unique kind of pressure. There's the discipline and responsibility of military life, but also the knowledge that the world is still watching. A message from a friend, especially one as prominent as Jungkook, can feel like a lifeline. Visual transition, wide shots of BTS on a massive stage, then Astro performing in front of fans. Both men have been at the center of deafening cheers, flashing lights, and overwhelming adoration. And yet it's the quiet exchange of human support, away from all that noise, that has resonated most deeply this week. Correspondent. Walking down a bustling street lined with K-pop merchandise shops. It's hard to say what the future holds. Will Jungkook and Yunwoo one day stand side by side on stage? Will this moment spark a collaboration once military service ends? Fans are already imagining it, sharing fan art and videos of the two together, setting them to emotional ballads. Fan interview on street. If they perform together after this, it won't just be music. It'll be history. And we'll all remember that it started with one message during the hardest of times. Reporter voiceover closing segment. For now, Yunwoo continues his journey in uniform. Jungkook continues his journey on stage. And their fans continue to watch, not just for the music, but for the moments when humanity breaks through the glitz. Because sometimes the most powerful thing a superstar can do is not sing a note, but speak from the heart.